What's up, comic book fiends, comic book nation? It's your boy Y5, the Comic Book Addict, coming at you live and direct. Boom, back with another haul. Glad to be back. I haven't made a comic book haul video in quite some time, so yeah. Cheers to everybody. Happy New Year. My first haul of 2022. All these books were a couple of them were picked up today, but there's a sale from New Year's. I'm surprised that my local shop was open today, but most of these books are 2 months old. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Boom, we got Wildcats issue number 1. Nice, super clean, high grade copy. Reason why I picked this up, of course, is it is a newsstand. Yeah, the print run on these early image books is very high up there. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, a newsstand is where it's at. A lot of first appearances in that book, so something to keep your eye out for. Next up, we got Strange Academy issue 14. First appearance of Gaslamp. So yeah, this book's starting to heat up. It's funny, my LCS had quite a few copies left on the shelf, and I tried to just buy 2, and I'm like, there's like only one. You can only get one. To me, if it's not a new issue for this week, which this isn't, you should be able to pick up multiple copies. But hey, you know, I respect they have their own rules, so it is what it is. Next book, we got Batman issue, what number is this? Nobody knows. 118, there it is. This is the Amazing Spider-Man, or Spider-Man number 1 homage copy cover. Man, had a couple beers, can't talk already. So, cool looking cover, man. I like it. It still has the lettering that Spider-Man number 1 had, and I think it's just a cool variant to have in the future, you know. Moving on, we have Animal Castle number 1 from Blaze Comics. This book is starting to climb up in price. It's kind of like Animal Farm premise, where it's like, but instead of a farm, it's a castle, and they all one of them's the king or whatever. So they all have different classes. So it's a little bit different, but kind of the same. But I heard it's a good freaking read. I haven't read this copy. You know, it's a nice high grade copy. So I don't know. We'll see how this book does in the future, but I heard nothing but great things about it. So it was like the last it was 2 copies left, and I grabbed that one at my LCS like 2 months ago. Other copy is beat, so really happy to find that one. Next up, we got X-Men Legends, X-Men Legends issue number, this is a variant. This is the friggin' toy variant. I don't know what number this is. Number 8, there it is, number 8. Really just a real cool variant cover. So this thing kind of went up in price, so you know, be on the lookout. If you can buy this, I think it's like a good $30 book. I don't know what I paid for it, probably like 12 or 15, but easy $30 variant. So super thrilled to get it. Moving on, let's see here what we got. We have Avengers issue 92. Awesome Neil Adams cover. Got a great deal on this one. Let's get up close and personal. Sweet cover. Look at that top left corner. Kind of an underlooked at comic book. I don't think there's anything special with first appearances or anything in this, but let's just look at the condition of this book. I think I got this for $30. There you go. Very clean spine. Sharp staples. Everything's very clean. So yeah, to get this for that price is ridiculous. I think it might have been even cheaper. I can't remember how much I paid for it. What's funny is they had a book in similar condition on their wall for $100, like $110. And I've noticed, I've done this a couple times where I find the same book in the back issue bin. Maybe not as nice, but the price is significantly lower, significantly. And I think the owner sees it and he's like, ah, good one. He says, oh, nice. He makes a comment or something like that. But awesome cover. Rare to get Neil Adams to cover art on Avengers books. or anything Marvel in that matter. But yeah, super thrilled to get that. As you can see, my friggin' side books here, Star Wars 42 and 68. Watched the first episode of Book of Boba Fett. Was really friggin' thrilled. Thought it was a cool episode, but yeah, these books are starting to creep up in price big time as well. So yeah, glad to get that one. And let's see here, moving on. I found this book. I got 2 copies of, not one, but 2 Astonishing Tales, issue number 6. First appearance of Bobby Morse. Bobby Morse, aka becomes the Mockingbird. So awesome friggin' book to have. A lot of friggin' spoilers if you haven't seen the Hawkeye TV show, but I guess apparently Mockingbird is going to show up in the near future, and this is the first appearance of the character that becomes Mockingbird. So found both of these copies at this same LCS. One was a little bit lower condition. I got for 10, and the other one is probably an 8.0, at least an 8.0 to maybe 8.5 or higher. I don't know. So there's only one little flaw that I kind of see that could ding it, but it probably is probably 8.0 condition book on the right. So yeah, glad to get both of those copies. Super thrilled. I think it's almost $100 book now. If I searched on eBay, this thing's starting to skyrocket. Secretly, quietly skyrocketing. So yeah, just be on the lookout for this book. Glad to get 2 copies. If it gets ridiculous, maybe I can sell one. Make a little profit. Let's see here. We have next book up. So glad to find this one at a decent price. Commandy, The Last Boy on Earth, #1. I've been wanting this book in my collection forever. And I've passed up multiple copies because they just were beat up or the guy wanted way too much. But I got a comfortable price of $60 for this one. And we'll get up close and personal while I talk about it. Super clean by fucking this glare. The camera doesn't want to zoom in as much. But, man, it's such a great story. Jack Kirby goodness. This book's probably a 7.0, actually, it's probably 7.5. 7.5 to 8.0. That's just nice enough for me. Search is over. This is the same thing I talked about. The same LCS had one of these on their wall for over $100. Found this in the back issue bin. Lower wall, probably a little bit higher grade, but still, this is definitely a VF copy for that price. Heck yeah, all day. And now we're moving on to my big 2. I bought these both online over some kind of social networking, whatever. First book, really nice, clean copy of. Boom, we have Strange Tales 138, first appearance of Eternity. Great book to get right now. Huge spec on that character and that villain for Doctor Strange villain. We'll get a little bit up close and personal. Yeah, it's a really old book, man. When you look at it, I love flipping through the pages of this book. Every time I get a nice old book before I seal it in nice Mylar, and it has little spine issues, as you can see right there in the bottom left. But overall, still a clean book. Clean book. Very undervalued. First appearance for big villain for Marvel. So if you don't have this book, I say get it now. I think it's not going to get lower in price, in my opinion. But yeah, happy to have. And finally, my big book of the week. Without further ado, boom, baby, we got Avengers, issue number 19. First appearance of the Swordsman. Heck yeah. Those of you who saw Hawkeye, the TV show, and finished the series, didn't disappoint. And it did leave this character here, the Swordsman, alive and well. So there's going to be a future of that character in the MCU. So glad I bought it. I bought it before the series was over, too. I got a really good deal. We'll get a little up close now here and check this condition out before I end this video. If it will zoom in. It's not perfect. It is an old book, so I grade it as a fine, maybe a fine minus, but it's definitely better condition than a Strange Tales book. Just has some ticks on the spine, but other than that, the color's popping. Look at that. Top, bottom left, bottom right's not too bad corner wise. Just have a few ticks on it. Like color and it's awesome. That deep red. Usually this book is faded, so yeah. Sorry about the glare. Pretty clean copy though for the price I got it at. I think I paid 100, a little over 100 for it, 120, which is a great steal. Definitely probably went up in value, but heck yeah. Anyway, that's my haul. Hope everyone's doing well in the community, and Comic Book Addict is signing out. Later.